Another spike in cases there now. More than 6,100 coronavirus cases in Maryland with at least 138 deaths. Hello everyone, I'm Vic Carter. Just 12 days ago, there were less than 1,000 cases in our state. There are at least 6 times that amount now. The number of deaths and hospitalizations has steadily increased. WGZ is live with extensive coverage. We begin with investigator Mike Helgren live with these latest developments. Mike.
Vic, we are at the Patterson Park Rec Center where earlier today people were lined up for blocks just to get food. More than 10,000 people in Baltimore City alone filed for unemployment last week. We also learned today some new data and learned that more than 40% of all cases and deaths in the state are in the African American community. Maryland now has at least 6,185 coronavirus cases and 138 deaths. And for the first time, the state is releasing data based on race, which shows the African American community has been hit especially hard, with 2,064 cases and 55 deaths.
Unfortunately, we were not surprised to hear, because it is not just a data point that black and brown and disempowerished and poor people suffer disproportionately with health crises. It is a reality.
In Baltimore City, the police department announced a growing number of cases within its ranks. 16 officers have tested positive, along with 3 civilian employees. 63 people are in quarantine.
Right now, we're not experiencing a significant shortage. All the platoons are covered on every shift.
On the economic front, a long line of people waited for food outside the Patterson Park Rec Center in Baltimore. Many in Maryland still have not gotten unemployment benefits and are worried about their next meal. Just released numbers reveal more than 108,000 Marylanders filed for unemployment in just 1 week. The state has already surpassed the total number of claims for last year.
Indeed, we are in uncharted territory. And while we don't know how extensive the impact of this crisis will be, we do know it has already significantly altered our way of life.
Baltimore County's executive announced a hiring freeze for non-essential personnel.
Our focus is to avoid furloughs or layoffs so that we can continue to provide the essential services that our residents deserve and they expect.
Now, most cases in the city are in the 21215 zip code. That's the Pimlico area, where a testing site will open tomorrow in the parking lot of the race course. Reporting live in East Baltimore, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
A short time ago, Baltimore Mayor Jack Young updated the situation in the city, a dramatic spike in cases in just a few days.
Since Tuesday, April the 7th, we have seen a 39% increase in confirmed COVID-19 cases here in Baltimore City. As of this morning, the city has 638 reported cases, 243 people hospitalized with COVID-19, and 13 deaths.
The mayor says the city is ready to launch an online informational dashboard that will have detailed information about exactly where the cases are clustered, along with other important details.